Welcome everybody, thanks for coming and having lunch with us here. My name is Mark, also known as Tiki Tender. You can see I just made an automated post while I was talking. Made it through the introduction without messing up, or did I? Two reasons that we use social media are to draw attention to our product or our service, and then also to generate activity on our pages, especially in Facebook and Twitter, through visitor interactions such as shares and comments. And you know, nothing's better than you make a post and all of a sudden you've got people talking back and forth about it. So, bad social media habits. I'm going to talk about rapid fire repetitive tweets and why this is a bad habit. The problem with Twitter is that everything is temporary. It's very fleeting. You can see, there's my posts, getting ready to start this social media class. Well, basically what happens is, unlike Facebook, once this tweet right here gets pushed down, it's gone unless someone comes and searches for it. I have content spaced out through the day, very active, but nothing like, right after the other. So next thing I'm going to talk about real quick is another way of finding content, which is Twitter search. So I'm going to search for cocktails. What the default comes up is the top tweets. This is Twitter's version of telling you what you want to see, much like Facebook. Then you have live tweets, then you have accounts, and these are people who have cocktail either in their name or in their description. So automation and sharing tools. Now that we have found some content, it's time to share it with our followers. Bufferapp.com is the website you want to remember. I basically tell Buffer for this particular Twitter account to post at these times every day. So if we can just go back real quick to one of these articles, and now we're going to actually go to share this tab, share this article. You can share next, which puts it automatically at the top of the queue. And sometimes you want to share now, which is a benefit of Buffer beyond scheduling, in that if I have all these Twitters now that I can post to, all these timelines, without having to log out, log back in, go to different pages. It's all right here for me. So the next thing we're going to talk about is actually very useful for lots of stuff. It's called If This Then That. This is a free web-based suite of tools, useful in a lot of stuff. So this is a recipe that if I post a photo from Mark Woods, which is me, on Facebook, and I give it the hashtag TikiTender, it'll also post to TikiTender.com's Facebook. So we've covered a lot of territory today. The parting thought, remember, it's social media, not look at my stuff media. You have to listen, repost, and interact, or you will be publicly shamed in my next class.
When you came today, what were you hoping to get out of today's class?
I was hoping to get more knowledge about social media,
Okay, great.
and I sure did.
So my question is, what in the offer of this class made you want to come out?
I needed to know some of this information. I wasn't sure on how to link it all, and my business that I work for, Atmosphere, needs a little help with the sending info out and everything, and so now I feel like I have a little bit of a better layout and plan to help out with that.
Mark, definitely.
The speaker.
He has a reputation that precedes him, so I know he's an expert at this, and I'm working with Atmosphere as well, so
Great.
it's good to kind of get that other opinion.
What did you not know about? What did you get today? Like what?
Buffer. I had no idea about a source that would actually do everything, and the fact that it actually posts photos instead of links.
Yeah.
I think is going to make a significant difference in the time management I have.
Buffer. Great. So were you using it before or exposed to it before? Okay,
I'd
great.
never even known about it.
Okay, good.
I was exposed to a lot of different information today.
Yes, quite a few things. One is the buffering
Okay.
technique,
Good.
and where you get to post in different places without having to do it one at a time.
So you could see yourself going home and opening up a Buffer account and giving it a try?
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
Right when I
Great.
get home, I'll be doing that.
Did anything stick today? Something that you feel like you might use or put into practice?
Oh, of course I will. I took the notes,
Okay, good.
all right, and I'm going to pass them along to the people that work on the Facebook and the Twitter for me.
Super.
Okay?
Super. Very good.
So I want to see this. They are doing what Mark is suggesting.
Well, I do floral photography, and it's something new that I'm doing, and I've been trying to decide how I'm going to get that out there to people to see it, and what kind of ways I can present it to them. And this has just given me an idea after you were just showing me this colossal, that I could actually make a separate page for that and get that out there with all the tools that I've just learned.
There's a lot of different things out there and things that you do on Facebook or Google Plus versus Twitter.
Yes.
You know, and the value between the different ones. So being able to do some type of consolidation where everything kind of combines together, it's a useful thing, especially for people who are trying not to spend as much time doing this, so that they can spend more time on their business.
This, then that. Intimidated by it, or feel like you want to jump in there and try to make a few recipes?
It's a tad intimidating, honestly, but there's a lot to do. But not once you play around with it, I feel like I'll be pretty comfortable.
I'm so glad you came.
Thank
wanna
you.
grab a sandwich to
Oh
go?
no, I'm on the way out.
All right. Thanks so much for coming.
Oh, I loved it, every moment of it. I've known Mark ever since.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool. That's
yeah,
cool.
I had to pay my respect. Good man.
Thank you. All right, Mark, we just had a fantastic class where 15 plus people came here to learn how to automate and not alienate when it comes to social media. Now, that was a lot of people around the room really listening, learning a lot of great stuff. You were amazing. Tell me what you get out of it, though.
Well, first of all, thank you for saying it was amazing. You know, what I get out of it and when I teach these classes, first of all, is I get a reminder when I'm preparing for the class of the bad habits that people get into when they're sharing across multiple mediums and such online. And I remind myself not to do those things, for one thing. And then, you know, and the funny thing was as I was going through and showing my Twitter feed, I came across an automated post from something like justunfollow.com or something like that, some sort of automated post, and I was actually embarrassed a little bit. I was like, oh, we'll just scroll right past that real quick and get to the next thing. So really, you know, I get kind of like that realignment or refocus, but also I feel like I'm contributing to kind of like the good citizenry of the internet, of the world, because I'm helping people break these bad habits. So from a user standpoint, if I happen to be connected with any of those people, I'm helping them clean up their stream, which benefits me, but also benefits them, especially if they're promoting business and such. So, you know, it's a two-way street. It's you know, benefits all of us.
What do you do to encourage the person who comes today that feels like, wow, that guy is really far along, advanced compared to me?
Well, first off, there was someone in the class who said that she had just tweeted for the first time this morning, you know, and it's February 2nd, 2016. And I go back to something like June something 2007 on Twitter, I think. So it's just like anything else. For example, when I started bartending, I didn't know how to make a margarita. Right? I had no idea how to make a margarita, and I ended up doing okay. So it's just incremental steps, and you just have to start somewhere. It's kind of like when you go to the gym and you feel like you're out of shape, and you look around at all these people like running circles around you, but you're still in better shape than the person who's sitting at home on the couch right then. So, you know, it's just a first step in the process.
Nicely said. That sounds really forgiving. Thank
Yeah.
you. All right, thanks so much, Mark. We'll see you at the next class.